what is the female factor?
The idea was to be able to collect what I hope is a unique series of articles. There are now more than 100 under this logo on our website. And the idea was to be able to measure the effect of women in many, many different ways, in many, many different spheres. The idea was not to, as they say in Russian, discover America. In other words, we're not going to discover any new problems. We know what the issues are, but to take readers on surprising journeys through them. I hope you have had a chance to pick up the newspaper, which has a beautiful female factor wrapper on it today. And inside you will find, I think, quite a biting article about women in Germany. We started 18 months ago with an article on Germany and the situation of women here. People were shocked to read that article. It went to #1 most emailed on nytimes.com without any advanced publicity or marketing, simply because it made clear what a problem there is here in getting women back into the workforce once they've given birth, and the difficulty they have finding childcare. We went back at the issue now, 18 months later. Ursula von der Leyen, who will be here later, has done some things. She's also made promises. She can't do everything because it's up to the states, the Länder here in Germany, to change, for instance, school hours. So you will find on the front page of today's paper actually a deliberately put there photograph from East Germany in 1976. And I'm quite prepared to accept there might be a slight propaganda aspect to this photograph, that they have 3 women looking after a group of about 10 toddlers. But the point is, they did have a system in place, and now there is no system in place in much of Germany. And it is a very burning issue. You will be relieved to know that beyond encouraging you to go to the website if you haven't got the paper, I really don't have a visual presentation. I would encourage you to find me afterwards and to present any issues that you think have not been discussed so far in our series, of which we are incredibly proud. I know that we will be tackling the difficult issue of women against violence, and since many of you here seem to be business-minded, perhaps you'll sympathize with our advertising department when they roll their eyes and think, how are we going to sell the advertising for that? How can we discuss, however, in a journalistic series, in an examination of the problem, without talking about this very important phenomenon? It might seem a little distant to us on a very hot afternoon in a very beautiful setting in this extremely beautiful city, but we really should think about other aspects of women's problems, not just our corporate identity or the equality that we strive for in the work-life balance. I am going to make it as short as possible. I have about 16 copies left of this very, very wonderful magazine that we put out last fall. I'm going to put them right over there. If anybody is interested, please take one.